all, I think I can show you my Wally. Kom eens. Kom. She's here. Kom eens. Ja, ik weet het, maar niet graag gepakt. Kom. She doesn't like it to be grabbed. Yeah, she will. Here she is. Wally. In fact, she's called Wol, which means in Dutch a ball of wool. Yeah. So, welcome to my. Yeah, she likes to talk. Welcome to my Flosstube channel. This is already Flosstube number 40. I'm Siske Stitches if you don't know me. And if you are new, welcome too. Oh, she is one of my 10 cats now, and 2 dogs, but they will go for a walk. So, like I said, Flosstube 40. This is today the 22nd of June 2025 already. Time flies. But okay, it was a great stitching week. I stitched on 70 whips and I did 10,271 stitches this week. So not bad. It seems that my rotation works now. So I want to show you all the whips, the updates on them. I have no hole and plans is just doing the same again. So you won't see much new whips as I have as my rotation now. My focus whips, those are 7 whips, and then the rainbow whips, also 7 whips. So those 40 whips you will see each week again. I will start with my rainbow whips. Yeah. So the first one, take a drink and your stitching, grab your stitching, start to stitch because it's a lot. The first one is Jungle Kitty, artwork by Mikey Bergman, and it's 400 by 344 stitch size and it has 75 colors. So yeah, put them here. This is a starting photo. 14,900 stitches was it. And it's stitched on 25 count even weave 1/1 full cross with DMC floss. It's a kit from Pain Free Crafts. So here it is. Now, as you can see, I stitched more here on that leaf. And I think I have just a bit here left for the edge of that page. So that's already the first one. Then we have supersized Max Color Tiger Family in the Jungle, artwork by Jan Patrick Krasny and charted by Have the Earth Designs. It's 999 by 728 stitch size and it has 240 colors. I know there are more stitches stitching this one. So yeah. It's a biggie. Here was not my starting photo. Nope, not that one. Where is it, the correct one? Ah, here it is. Here I started it. Also 25 count even weave, 1/1 full cross. And this is with CXC floss for the black now, and wool broderie floss. 1/1 full cross again. So I started to fill in here on the branch the last light browns, and then I went down. So I will now do this in the next rotation. Yeah, not much to talk about, eh? This, yeah, also added 500 stitches. This is now, also Jungle Kitty had 500 stitches. I forgot again. Jungle Kitty has now 15,400 stitches out of 137,600 and 11.19%. Tiger Family has 24,580 stitches out of 727,272, and it has 5.85% completed. Yeah, trying not to forget now. Next whip is Blooming Whiskers, charted by Peer Free Crafts. Artwork is by Emma and Bridget Ashwood, or the Ashwood Studios. It's 600 by 429 stitches, and the colors are not here set. It's also a big one. And a lot of confetti. This is my starting photo. 8,420 stitches. Also 25 count even weave, 1/1 full cross, and wool broderie floss. I don't have this as a kit. I added also 500 stitches here to fill in on the flowers and the leaves. I still have to fill in here because I added that. It's 500 stitches, so now it's at 8,920 stitches out of 257,400 stitches, and it has 3.47% completed. So yeah, another great one. Then we have Ella Wool. A moment. Wool. I need to get her first. So, she's out of the room now. So the next one is Daydream Tiger, the large version. Artwork is from Sheena Pike and charted by Charting Creations. It's 628 by 850, and it has 112 colors. Starting photo was here. 15,430 stitches. Also 25 count even weave. Same 1/1 full cross. This is CXC floss. So here we are now. Getting close to a page finish. So normally next week this part will be a page finish. So I added 500 stitches again, and I'm now at 15,930 stitches out of 533,800, and it has 2.98% completed. So yeah, it's looking great. So when this is filled in, we have another page finish. Something to look forward to. Especially when you have all those big whips, you are happy to have a page finish. Which brings me to 360 degrees of cats and dogs. This one is retired. It's artwork by Adrian Chesterman, and it is 500 by 357 stitches as size. And this one has a page finish. I started here, 35,600, and like I said, I had my page finish completed, so I added more than just 500. Normally it's all 500 stitches for my rainbow whips and my wheel. Yeah, my wheel, because I have some spaces left and I spin my wheel and then I do 500 stitches, or I just pick what I want. And my focus whips are almost already 500 stitches, but I have 2 that gets more. So back to the page finish. Here it is. This is completed, and here is already this little corner, the start of the next dog. So yeah, this means that I want this week to start up again here. I'm now at 36,371 stitches out of 178,500, and it is 20.38% completed. This is now, this week I did 771 stitches on it. I had the time, so why not to complete that page. Then the next one is Animal Mix Panorama, charted by Adrian Chesterman. No, by P&Free Crafts. Artwork is by Adrian Chesterman, and it's 900 by 324 stitches. When you want to be quick. Where is that photo? I started here at 12,200 stitches at the panda's head. So also 500 stitches added. Mostly white, so this is all new. See, it's lovely. And I found out when I go more down, so maybe I will finish then this page and then this page, then we get a line cup. So this is now at 12,700 out of 291,600, and it is 4.36% completed. Yeah. See, when you close up, you will say there's all white spots in it, but from far away it looks great. So yeah, this is also DMC floss because it's a kit. Then the troubleshooter from last week. Is Mini Little Dragon Water, also retired, artwork by Sheena Pike, charted by Hand and Earth Designs. It has no background and it is 249 by 323 stitches with 89 colors. This is the last one from my rainbow whips. If you wonder how I come to my rainbow whips, there is a game on my Facebook group, Siska Stitches. It's called Rainbow Bingo of Rainbow Board. There you have a board. You put the numbers from 1 to 35 in one of each box. And then I do the spinning for the week. And then you can choose if you follow that order of number, or you pick one and just go with the flow, like you say. And then you look and which column it is, and that's your whip. I had linked my whips to the word rainbow, like an acrostic. So you can do, if you can use the title, the artist name, any words in the title even, or an object in the whip. So yeah. Then I swapped two. So it's not really correct anymore, but it doesn't matter because I just spin my wheel to rotate to 7. So because I don't want to have like 5 days or 3 days on Water Dragon and then next week 3 days on Animal Mix Panorama. Nee, I love to have them each week around. I also thought to do 500 stitches on my focus whips and then 1000 on the rotation of the rainbow whips and the whips I have for my focus whips for 500 stitches. But then it doesn't match because I can't take them to my bed with me because they are too big. So I have to keep my rotation now and sticking with that. So that's why I have 3 whips a day with 500 stitches. So that said, this is Water Dragon. I call him just like that. Starting photo was this. I frogged last week his horn. And now we have this with 500 stitches. His horn is finished and I started to work my way down. So I'm now at 12,940 stitches out of 44,629 and it has 28.99% completed. I think this is 18 or 20 count either. Silver grey and stitch 2/1. I think it's 18 count, otherwise I wouldn't do 2. So yeah, that's it. All the blues. And this is DMC floss. This is one of my oldest kits of projects. So those were the rainbow whips. Then the next 3 whips I have picked myself, just because I wanted to work on those when I had empty spaces. So the first one is Valentine's Kitten. It's a kit from Thea Gouverneur. And the artist is Marilyn Cazenave of Maryland. And these are the others in this series. I have them all, not stitched. Of course not. Why? Why would it be that easy? Then, starting photo. This is a paper chart, so I don't have numbers for it. Oh. This was my starting photo. And also on Water Dragon I have a page finish. So 2 page finishes this week. Almost forget that. So here it is. This balloon is almost finished, this part. Then I have the big one here up on the top. I think this is I always have to search which fabric it is. And it doesn't say. What would it be? I think it's 18 count. It's not 60. Does the instructions say it? I don't think so either. I remember I always have to search for that. And it doesn't say. So it doesn't matter. I think it's 18 count. 2/1 mostly. So yeah, this is 500 stitches added again. One day it will be finished. This is my oldest kit because I started it in 2017. So maybe one day it gets finished. Then we have Leopard's Cup at Sunrise, Luca S. It's on 16 count gridded Ada and it has 52 colors. Artwork is by Luca S. It says, no name. So yeah. that's that. Also 500 stitches on that one. So this is my starting photo, the right top corner. And now I am here with 1900 stitches. I filled in most here on the top and went my way down. And this is his ear that I started before. So 500 stitches, it's now at 1900 stitches out of 33,920 and it has 5.60% completed. So yeah, I love the colors. It's great. And then the last one for my own choice is the little adventurer. I call him Tommy. Also by Luca S. It has 29 colors and white 16 count Ada. He's cute. He's really cute. And it's one that my daughter probably will already have taken. So this is the starting photo. Oh no, it's black. Here I added also 500 stitches, so now his head is more completed. So I have a bit to fill in here and then a kind of border to do, and then his head is done, and also his cheek. So I filled in his ears and more of this gray area. So he's now at 3,630 stitches out of 8,254, and it has 43.98% completed. He's a little cutie. I will put him here. I will forget probably, but yeah. And then the 7 focus whips. First of all is the one for my daughter. She's back with the dogs. She wanted to walk in the rain. This is super size max color coloring book afternoon. Artwork by Amy Stewart, and this is 999 by 740 stitches and 237 colors. So yeah, this is also one of my biggest whips. And it will take a long time to get it finished. And I could say I work twice on them. The ones for my children per week. So I have 1,000 stitches weekly. But then I don't have the choice anymore to do anything else. So it's always choices. Yeah, put this here. So the start photo is here. This is 28 count Eva Weave gridded. This was at 29,100 stitches, and I added 500 still. So I'm now here at this point. So I worked on the purple pencil and my way down to the ball of markers. So yeah, this is also royal broderie floss, 1/1 for cross, and I'm now at 29,600 stitches out of 730,286 and 4.15% completed. So yeah, it's growing slowly. Like I said, I probably should do 1,000 stitches weekly on them, but time. And then I have to neglect more of my kids. And those are also too big to take to my bedroom. So yeah, this is Super Size Max Color Amazing Animal Kingdom, the one you have missed. Artwork by Amy Stewart, 999 by 765 and 237 colors. Also a well-known chart. This is on 25 count even weave 1/1 full cross with royal bordery floss. And one of my biggies. This is also my masterpiece because this one gets 1500 stitches weekly now. This is my starting photo. A bit more zooming in. So there. Like I said, 1500 stitches added. Oh, this is still heavy. And it looks now like this. So all this is completed. That row is finished. So I'm now at 130,550 stitches out of 764,235, and it has 17.08%. So I have a percent completed again. And I hit the 130,000 mark. So that's awesome. Yeah. So I will start here again now. So to there. This is a long time of work. But it will be great. Yeah, you will see it has a lot of confetti because I have a lot of part threads. I know there are stitches that don't like them. It's my whip. So I do what I want with it. And this helps me to get a bit faster through them. Then the next one is a Rainbow Tiger. Artwork by Jan Patrick Krasny. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It is 700 by 498 and 90 colors. One that I also need to get finished in my life. So this one gets also 500 stitches now weekly. This is on 20 count, Ada 2/1. This is my starting photo. I'm working where it is gridded to work my way down. So I'm now here. I filled in this part. And I'm now at 84,950 stitches out of 348,600 stitches. And it has 24.37% complete. Almost 25%. That was a goal for last year. So maybe I will hit it this year. Yeah. That when I was stitching that bird, I didn't see the wing really because that dark blue is like fading in the background. But when you step out, when you have when you do a step back, you see it. Like now you can see the wing, the blue on his wing. And when you take it closer, you won't see it that good. So yeah, that was really mind-blowing. So that's it. So that's that one. Also one that you will see again next week. Then we have Wildlife of Predator, Luca S. Kit. 16 count white Ada, 65 colors, Luca S. Floss, 2/1 mostly. And also half stitching. So then it's 2/1 half stitch of 10 stitch. Artwork is by Mom Art. So then too far away. Where is he? Here. I started here. at 6,630 stitches. My pattern keeper counts the half stitches as a full stitch, so just to know when I have my 500 stitches done, I continue to use that. I added 500 stitches here on top of his head. So that's now what I have. I'm now at 7,130 stitches out of 60,000, and it is 11.88% completed. I love how it looks. Some days I think I have a tiger day because I do like daydream tigers, wildlife predator and rainbow tiger one day. So then it's like, oh, I have a tiger day today. So this is the Flamingo Fantastico, the one I'm stitching as a model stitch for the shop, Hobby Do It Yourself in the Netherlands. Some people think I get paid for it, but it's not true. I do this voluntarily. So this is on 16 count black Ada, and it has 62 colors, 5 hearts of skill level. This one got his 1,000 stitches this week. So here I started it. And I love to stitch on the black in my bed because then it's dark. And it's also easy to see. I have no issues with that. So that's great. So this is now how he looks, or she looks. I added all this of the board. I have also the width of this pattern now. So it's now going down. And I added more on his neck and here on the border. Or am I wrong? No, I added more on the neck. So this is now at 9,720 out of 29,173 stitches and 33.32% completed. So 1/3 is done. Yay! And now I can get my counting down to the 50%. The countdown. The final countdown, like the music. And then, not the last one, the one before last one, is cruising the information highway. Oh, wrong. The one for my oldest son. Supersized max color again. If you're new and you don't know what it means, you have different sizes in on the website of Heaven Nerd Designs, and this means it is big and it has the most amount of colors in it. So it has 238 colors, and it's big because it's 999 by 690 stitches as stitch size. Artwork by Randall Spangler. Yeah. This is my starting photo, also 25 count even weave, 1/1 full cross. It's 29,500 stitches here, so I added 500. It means oh, it's the wrong one. I think it's the wrong photo. Yeah, it is the wrong photo. It's the wrong photo. This is a starting photo, 30,000. That was correct. So there was I last week. So now I'm at 30,500 stitches completed. Getting closer down of that book. And the words are great in it. You already can read here dogs, and then here it will be cats. So it's now at 30,500 stitches out of 689,310 stitches, 4.42% completed. So those are the whips I really have to finish in my lifetime. And then the one that is last for this week is the one for my little son. This is Supersize Max Color, A Night at the Circus. Artwork by Amy Stewart. It's 999 by 716 and 238 colors. Yeah. I started this week with $37,110 stitches. Almost a page finished, so that's for next week. Also 25 count even weave, 1/1 full cross, and royal embroidery floss. So here we are. I finished almost this balloon, and then I have this finished this week coming up. Then I have another page finished on his whip. So then I would go up again. I know he asked me to stitch down to the giraffe, but I want to get to the monkey. And I think it's 1 or 2 pages to get to the monkey. So yeah. That's it. That were all my whips. And you probably will get tired to see them each week again. So it's this each week, or filming each 2 weeks. But when I film each 2 weeks, you tell me that you miss me. So that's why I just came up again here. Maybe it's boring to see the same whips over and over again. Then I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And then I had no new starts, so no haul, just stitching away. And it was very hot here. Next week we have the last school week almost, and then next Monday up there is 1 half day left. Then it's their big summer vacation for 2 months. So yeah, that's it. Will I have this all done next week again? I don't know, we will see. It's also a mystery for myself. Like I said, I was considering to do 500 stitches on my focus whips and then 1000 stitches like on Rainbow Tiger or Wildlife Predator. But like I said, those are too big to take upstairs. And then also 1000 stitches on one, it's a lot. So I love the 500 rotation now. So that's it. I hope you liked what you saw. If you are not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, like, and leave a comment if you want. I love them. If you ask me questions, I try to answer them, of course, too. And when I read your comment, I hearted too. So, in the Facebook group Siska Stitches, it's still the same going on. The rainbow board is still there. The lottery numbers are there. The glamorous tree. So you pick 3 whips and you stitch 100 stitches in it each day, or you pick the weekly up. Then you can do like 200 stitches on. No, this week it's 300 stitches on whip 2 and 300 stitches on whip 3. And then the weekly acrostic is also up. It's called Raccoon this week. If you want to do with the double letters the same whip, it's up to you. I'm not the stitching police. You can do what you want there. When do you want to take different whips? Do you want to take the same whip? It's all your stuff, not mine. And then I have more. I think it's all from the group. Yeah, the monthly giveaway is still up. It's possible that from next month on, for July, I have to stop that. Because there's less money. So yeah. And each month the giveaway is getting expensive too. So it's not sponsored or anything. So I probably won't do one for next month. So end of June I will do the giveaway for that one there, and then I will probably stop with that. Will I do never give a giveaway again? Of course not, but just not now. That's it. So now I'm go back to stitching, and I will see you next week. Bye.